Just let me know if you ever find yourself in a pinch. I can help you out. If the Arataki gang stirs up any trouble, I'll drag every last one of them back to apologize.
Add Ash. Thank you for
Solidify!
Hey! Gotcha! Here comes the cat! This way!
Hey, sup, Unrevealed? How you doing, man? Slugging and booming? Nice. Ever since that game came out, you've just been slugging and booming this whole time. You looking forward to any characters specifically in 4.5? Slug boomed my mind out of the stratosphere. Alright. So I heard that the Netflix Avatar Last Airbender thing was came out like really recently. Some people are saying it wasn't bad. I wouldn't know. I don't have Netflix. It is all right. Okay. That's basically the same opinion as like exactly what everyone else has said so far. Yeah, it's okay. I think what happened was people were people just did not have high expectations, and they were expecting something really bad. And I think what happened was like people were just because they were expecting something really bad, people were just pleasantly surprised. I think that's what happened. Hey, what's up, Nashity? How you doing, man? I don't have either. Yeah, I mean, especially after the last one, the last attempt at making a live action adaptation of Avatar: The Last Airbender, right? After that, plus the all the hype that like okay, so even in the OG one, right? Like sorry, the last live action adaptation, there was like this hype where oh the original creators are on the are on the show, like you know they're also helping out. They're doing something. I don't know. Their names were on the thing, and then at some point they leave, and then the same exact thing happened to this one too. Their names were there at the beginning, and then they left. And then at that point on, there was still some hype over it, but like people were just, I guess, waiting to see how badly it would turn out. I think that's what most people were probably, you know, they were probably watching mostly to see, okay, how bad is this gonna be? And then they were like, huh, okay. Joined at a good time, fellas. Hey, what's up? My artifact gambling addiction will go. That's not. This is not a good time then. In that case, that flower is literally my Yaimiko piece, but high rolls. Oh man. You just reminded me of Yaimiko. Yaimiko just had a recent rerun. And wait, she's on the banner right now. Yeah, she's on the banner right now, and I'm afraid I'm gonna have to skip her again, cause reasons. I'm alright, man. I'm alright. Still haven't fully recovered from the cold, but getting better. I'm at the one of the more annoying stages of having a cold now. It's like the point where you're about to get better, where your mucus is now white-ish. It's not. It's no longer green, and it's really. It's not very. No, what's the opposite of viscous? Viscous. What's the opposite of that? Um, I don't know. The whatever the opposite of viscous is. It's not very. Yeah, it's very unviscous, I guess. Very liquidy, I guess. To simplify, and it's really annoying because like there's not enough for you to blow it out, but there's still enough to be annoying. Hey, what's up, Taz? How you doing, man? Good to see you again. My Gomba addiction has disappeared since Slug Boom. That's actually a really good thing. I would keep that piece. Wait, sorry, which one? I didn't pay attention. Uh, wait, I think I just fed it. I did. Oh man, I wasn't paying attention. I was just okay. Well, no crit rate. What was it though? Like, what were the stats on it? Okay, that's not bad. I remember it was crit damage, and it didn't. The fourth roll didn't go into crit rate. But what were the other rolls on it? I don't remember. No wasted stat at the bare minimum. Oh, okay. What is this? Flat attack and attack percent. More flat attack. Great. Yeah, give me all the attack on a set that I want HP on. Of course. And right as I say HP, it gives me HP. Of course, give me attack and HP on a set that I want crit on. Yeah. Let's see how badly this could turn out. Give me flat attack on a set that I really want crit on. Of course, thank you very much. Hey, Unrevealed. On Neuvillette, what is the difference between an HP goblet? I might not want to throw that away immediately. Yeah, because I feel like I don't have any other usable one. While that one might be terrible, it might be the only usable one I have. So how much is the difference between HP and Hydro on the goblet? Is it a big difference? Because I know on Farina it's not a big difference. Probably, I think HP might even be better, I guess, but I don't know. But how about on Neuvillette? I know that on Yelan the difference isn't that big. Not bad. Crit rolls could have been higher, but not bad, not bad. RJ playing mind games. Well, I just I was playing mind games and I got played. With Frina, Depends if you have Farina. Well, I'm not gonna be using Farina on Neuvillette. I might be, like, depending on the chamber in Abyss, depending on the floor in Abyss. But I'm not likely to. I will probably use Neuvillette with Farina, like a little bit less than 50% of the time. Let's say 40% of the time. Personally, keep the crit damage ones. Good stats because I get 36% anyways. Farina HP Goblet is better in most cases. Without Farina, Hydro is better, but personally, I would run HP Hydro HP, then HP crit damage. A bit equal then. Okay. All right. I guess I'll just go, yeah, because like I think I have a lot better HP goblets than Hydro goblets. In fact, I can't even remember the last time I got a good Hydro goblet or any elemental goblet. For the fact, like, I can't remember. Like, okay, like, okay, here's one, right, with potential, and look how it's gonna turn out. Yeah, absolutely, right. And let's, just to add salt to the wound, give me flat HP. Yeah, whatever. All right, give me flat HP. Yeah, add salt to the wound. All right, let's add some more salt to the wound. It's gonna give me flat HP right here. If not flat HP, then it's flat defense. Yeah, there it is. There we go. So we can potentially have up to around 13. Oh my god, this is so copium. I hate it when artifacts do this. Right? Because like, okay, look at this. Now I'm thinking if, all right, I'm starting, like, when you start to huff copium, right? Like, you start thinking, well, if I get a max crit rate roll on it, I could have 14 crit rate. I mean, I only wasted one stat roll into the wrong stat. But then in the end, like, even if it does, give me the best possible thing, 14 crit rate it's okay. Not amazing. And I hate it when artifacts do this. And screw this. Alright, just give me my flat def so I can be gone. Thank you. My onset Hydro Goblet has 9 crit rate, 11 ER, 11% attack. Well, at least it has crit rate, huh? Hydro, oh, another one. Really low crit roll though. Let's just +4 it. Hey, what's up, NVG? How you doing, man? Hey, what's up, Ice Bear? The moment you enter chat, you immediately say ew. What's so ew about what's going on? Are you ewing? Ewing. Ewing about the fact that I'm rolling artifacts? I mean, Inazuma now, RJ? Hey, congrats, man. Congrats. You don't really need to go to Inazuma to go to Sumeria and Fontaine. But hey, if your goal is completion, then yeah, congrats, man. Inazuma is a pretty big place, actually. There's quite a lot to do in Inazuma. Yeah, quite a lot to do. There's quite a lot of big world quests in Inazuma. There's the big world quest to like get rid of the lightning thing in one of the islands. There's the big world quest to unlock the final island, the one that's like really far south. There's a big world quest to get rid of the forever lightning storm on one of the islands. There's a really big world quest to unlock like a really deep underground thing under the Sakura fox tree. Another really big world quest to what was that world quest that starts with that shrine maiden? Oh, I think that was the one. Yeah, I guess that was the one. I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh yeah, like the one to unlock the perpetual mechanical array. There was another one. Oh my god, I just realized. Wow, how did we ever get through Inazuma? Oh man. Everything in Inazuma wants to end the traveler's life. Exactly. Hey, what's up, Itachi? How you doing, man? And everything in Inazuma wants to end the player's life too. There's so much stuff in Inazuma. It's it's not even fair. I'm thinking about it now, and I'm like now surprised how I got through all of that. In fact, I didn't do. I'm pretty sure I didn't do all of it on all of my accounts. I'm pretty sure I missed quite a few of the big ones, and I really hate the fact that the craftables in Inazuma, like quite a few of them. I think some of them are locked behind a world quest, and I think some of them are not exactly locked behind the world quest, but they're like in a little cave that's like that you can't open the door to unless you do a certain world quest. And some you don't even need a world quest. You just need to get to that door, find the key, but you can't go find the key and go get to the door unless you do a big world quest. And some of the world quests there are time gated. You finish one part today, you come back tomorrow to do the next part. And by tomorrow I mean like in real life tomorrow. And they're the bow, I believe the Hamayumi craftable weapon. Uh Essentially it's very heavily time gated how quickly you can get it. You have to essentially come back every day, multiple days, to do the whole like I don't even know what it's called. Like you have to go back to that NPC to try and guess which chest it is, and yeah, like you get one attempt per day, like IRL day. And there was the whole thing where you put Narukami seeds in a bucket every day to get a chest. There's so many time gated stuff in Inazuma. The big red fart? What? What are you talking about, I swear? What? Hey, I guess that works. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I noticed the pattern there. Like I recognized the pattern. The pattern was because I wasn't like clicking like autofill, and then enhance like as quick as I could. Like and it was I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened, and then I noticed. Oh, I was getting like the right rolls at least, and so I couldn't. I tried to continue with that pattern, and I know it's probably just me coping, but I occasionally find myself doing something like that, and I occasionally, get a decent piece by doing that. Immediately after I say it, they immediately undo. Uh oh, okay. Well, I mean, certainly could have been better, but it also could have been worse. I'm about to stay up till 8 what? 8 a.m.? Oh, wait, you're Filipino. What do you mean till 8? Hey, you're Filipino, right? NVG? Um my what? Pretty good. My onset rolled 19 defense, 27 crit damage, 19 defense, 3 crit rate. Don't know if it's still an attack sense. I mean, with all that defense, technically Noelle scales off of attack. She just gets attack from her defense from C6. Technically. So, could always put her down on on a Noelle. Alright, we are out of fodder, so I guess we're gonna stop there. Catalyst user. Who's a catalyst user? Oh, I guess you're a catalyst user. Wait, whose stuff is this? Hydro. What? Whose stuff is this? ER? Oh, Mona's. Oh, it's Mona's stuff. Okay. I only have 2 plus 20s. 18 energy recharge. Great, that'll be useful. Only 2 flowers too. Huh, fascinating. I mean, I don't know how much does Neuvillette need ER? I know he needs some. That's a lot of crit rate. Okay. Am I the one with hearing problems, or did RJ just mute his mic? I did. Yeah, I occasionally mute my mic. To sneeze or to blow my nose. And audio streams current bitrate is 0. Oh, is that because I muted my mic? Ah, pretty good of YouTube to recognize that. Is the audio still not coming in? I mean, OBS is showing audio. What weapon are you going for, by the way? 120% is my recommendation for R5 craftable. 120% is my recommendation. On Neuvillette, okay. For I5 R5 craftable. Craftable? The Fontaine craftable one? What does it do? Hang on. Fontaine craftable weapons. I've almost never had to think about the about craftable weapons since I don't know, since the very first ones. I haven't thought about. I guess Inazuma. Sure. Like I got. I got Hamayumi. Like I made R5 Hamayumi on my second and third accounts, but then like other than that, nothing else. Didn't get. I only have Ayaka on my main account because I have Harangipaku over there. Didn't need to think about um whatever the sword was in Inazuma. Sorry about missing your stream last time. My dance practice took too long. No, it's alright, man. Please take care of real life before some random dude on the internet. Not the Fontaine one. That prototype something? Prototype Amber? Oh yeah, that's HP. HP and it heals. And oh wait. Didn't that give energy as well? Like after using her burst? Yeah, it did, right? Okay, that's not bad. It's not bad. The Fontaine Catalyst is high base attack. Secondary stat is attack percent. So yeah, definitely not the Fontaine one. R5, 6 energy per 2 seconds. 6 energy. Oh, that's why you said 120 ER. Yeah, because you get so much energy from the craftable. Or sorry, yeah, from the weapon passive. HP. Okay. So, I don't have a Hydra one. Let's see if I have an HP one here. I don't see myself. Yeah, I don't see myself getting Neuvillette's weapon because I really just don't have any Primo Gems at all. Great, great. They know exactly what I want. Like, oh, this guy's raising an HP percent main stat artifact. Is he looking for stuff for someone? I wonder whose stuff this guy is trying to get. Nope, we don't think so. Okay, that actually could have been better, but it also could have been worse. I'm gonna keep that just for now. Really, really don't have anything else. Yikes. Yikes. Triple yikes. Oh, man. Okay. I think I have too much crit rate. Hydro. Let's see. Hydro. Give me something. Something. Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. I haven't been using Mona anyway, so anyway, sorry Mona. And I have to give you a placeholder. Weapons. Yeah, if I don't get Neuvillette's weapon, I'm probably just gonna go with Prototype Amber. Yeah, basically useless. Like only 1 out of 3 of these buffs is useful on him. So yeah, definitely Prototype Amber. So for now, we'll give you this. 36. Hang on. 86. Ah, not bad. Okay, I guess. Crit damage is a bit on the low side, but 86, 144. What is his ascension stat? What's Neuvillette's ascension stat? Crit damage, right? Oh, crit damage. Okay, so I'm going to assume it's about 28-ish. I think that's right. Wait, 38? Whoa, that's a lot. Oh my god. Energy charge. Flat zero. I wonder how did I do that? How did I manage to do that? Oh my god, how in the world did we do that? Okay, so wait. If we have this, what is that? 38 point how much? 38.4. Okay. 38.4, 150 152.2, 182.2. 86, 182.2. Okay. Not bad, not bad. But ER you aren't verified. Then we chat a lot every what? I want to chat in the GCs. Just GCs are just announcements. I have no idea how people have set up the server. Honestly, I think you need to do like I think you might need to pick roles. Like that is something that was very foreign to me. So like because I was already in the server before they set all of that up. Obviously, I made the server. So I was like, didn't have any problems, but I did have to pick roles to have access to them again. And I was like, wait, what do I do? It just. You want to prototype Amber R5, 100 ER is it's rough unless you go double hydro. Yeah, but wasn't there what was Neuvillette's passive again? I don't remember. There was the stacks thing where you essentially you don't want to have double hydro in the team, especially without C1. I don't remember. Party element triggers vape, frozen, electrocharge, bloom, crystallize, reactions bonus, one stack. Okay. Praise will be granted to Neuvillette for the next 30 seconds, max 3 stacks. Astroconic. But it says ore. Pauses charge stack. Okay, so you get more charge stack damage. So, how does this work? So, if you trigger 2 hydro swirls, does that count as 2 stacks? Or does it... I'm assuming this only counts as 1 stack. Right? I'm assuming this is the passive. Where essentially, like, you don't want double hydro on with Neuvillette unless you have C1. How long are you streaming today? Probably another 1 to 2 hours. Maybe definitely not 1, like more 2. So I'm assuming, hang on, it says or. It doesn't say and. It says or. I'm so sorry. Can somebody I'm so ignorant about this. I've never owned Neuvillette before. All I remember is people saying having Farina with Neuvillette means you can only get 2 stacks of his passive. That's sort of all I hear. The more reactions, the better. It is. That's why it's E0. One of his best teams is Neuvillette, EM. Oh, Hyperbloom. Okay, Nahida and Zhongli. Okay. So can you answer me this? If someone on the team triggers, let's say I have double hydro, I have Farina, and 2 other characters. I don't know, like Shangling, and I don't know, let's say Ride and Shogun for whatever reason. So I'm gonna trigger Electrocharged and Vape, and that's it. And Okay. Raiden Shogun's E procs pretty quickly. Now, I don't know. Yeah, I get. Well, I guess Shangling's Pyronado doesn't have any ICD, so it's gonna trigger Vape twice, and then I trigger Electrocharge once. Does that count as 3 stacks? Or does one vape does vaporize own, like, no matter how many vapes you do, does that only count as 1 stack? Yeah, because like the wording here is, it's not very clear. Because it says or, it's not very clear whether if my teammates trigger 2 vapes, uh, that will count as 2 stacks, or will that only count as 1 stack because it's this, like, from vape. Does it actually have to be? So I don't get it. Like, be granted to second chronic causes charge time. It doesn't, like, why does it work like that? It will only count as 1. Okay. So I guess you want 3. No. Yeah, other than Neuvillette, you want 3 other elemental types. I guess. Yeah, because it doesn't state that. Hang on. Stacks of each kind. Oh, okay. I'm an idiot. It's right here. The stacks of past draconic glories created by each kind of elemental reaction exist independently. Exist independently. Oh, okay. All right. It's still kind of vague, honestly. Like, it's still not very clear. Like, and if it wasn't due to, if it wasn't because of, if it wasn't thanks to theory crafters, people would probably have no idea how this actually works. Like, the wording is really vague. I mean, I appreciate that they didn't give us an entire novel to explain his passive. I appreciate that, at least, but it's just not very clear. Yeah, okay. Well, guess I'm gonna have to fix the ER problem. I remember I did have a feather or a flower that had 20 ER. That'll work, I guess. Let's see, how about the feather? That is so much worse. That is awful. Okay, it's about the same amount of ER, but I'm losing so much crit. Yikes. 5 crit rate and 5 crit damage. 5 crit rate, 5 crit. I mean, compared to this, wait. I'm losing 3 crit rate and 6 crit damage. Okay. I guess it's not as black and white as I thought. Okay, that's actually alright. I do gain HP. I lose HP with this, whereas I gain HP with this. So I guess I'm going with this one. Alright. It's closer. Yikes. Even even with 4 Marchese, I'm still only getting like 71 crit rate. 71 crit rate, and so let's say 38, okay, 141, 171. 71, 171. That's a decent crit ratio, I guess, but okay, I guess I'll stick to it for now. I guess that's not too bad. My stream is playing like a slideshow again. My bitrate's fine today. Yeah, I'm not dropping any frames. Nashidi, would you mind helping out MVD? I'm so sorry, man. I really don't know like how they set up the server at this point. Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. Last Monday I finally got got me a new laptop. It's a gaming laptop, Asus if you called it. Ah, nice, nice. Congrats, Elijah. Congrats. How is it? How is it? And if I imagine you're not that much of a techie, but like, do you know at least like what model it is? Like Asus, okay, that's the make. But what about do you know the model? Okay, I'm done on this account for now. Did the starfish respawn yet? I guess not yet because I think it's only been 2 days. Ah, they have respawned. Okay. Alright, sorry, I just switched the screens there because the capture wasn't working quite right. Oh. Oh no. Your laptop is good. Nice, nice. I hope it's not one of those gaming laptops, you know, like designed like those gaming laptops in 2015, 2017, 2018, where you're basically toasting your fingertips. Yeah, boy, do I remember using one of those laptops before. It was at work. One of the laptops that we had at work, which that anybody could use, was an MSI. It was one of the thick boys, something 76, MSI something 76, and it was not great. My fingers got really toasty. Like actually, it would actually hurt. I remember playing GTA 5 on it, and I remember cranking up all the settings because I was like, it was my first time ever using a computer that could actually handle like high everything on GTA 5, and I was like, okay, great. All right, let's crank up everything. Then no reason not to crank everything up. And then after like 20 minutes, I guess there's a reason to crank stuff down then. Glub glub glub. Hey, what's up, Shinrain? How you doing, man? It's good anyway. Hey, we're glad to hear that. Nice. Elijah, you might want to make sure you want to figure out where the vents are, where the ventilation holes are, the intake and the output vents. And once you figure out where those are, make sure you don't block them. You know, like if you're gaming on the bed or something. Where was that thing? Oh, there. There. Just yesterday, I found out that despite this region, what is this? The Life region? On my second account, it was 100%. I just found out that I haven't opened the chest in there yet. I was so surprised. I guess I do understand that they give you the 100% either, like, whether or not you've missed the chest or not. But I was just surprised that there were actually two things that I haven't done. I haven't done the whole like on this big tower thing. There were like the two bubble things that were like going around it. I haven't done that, and I haven't gotten the chest from here too. So I was so surprised that I missed two of those really, not big things, but things that aren't like super hidden, that are at least for me having to do all of this 3 times every single patch. Wasn't too hard for me to remember. Gaming laptops when without being connected to the port and electricity stabilizer? What is that? Also, what port are we talking about here? Guess you're talking about the
Behind schedule.
you mean like gaming on battery, I
Next
guess?
on the agenda.
As long as you're not gaming, playing like a really intensive game, then it's, typically gaming laptops are fine. Especially really modern ones. Yeah, like modern gaming laptops are like, they're not cheap, but they're also not as expensive as they used to be. And they also you can actually also show up to class with them nowadays. They're not like trying to, they're not like uber gamery looking. Not like the ones back then. It's like a brick thing. Power brick. Spread some information. I don't remember what it's called. Are you talking about the power brick? Why is it called a power stabilizer? Just talk about what you want and join VC. Oh, okay.
Another rude lout.
Frog.
Born of icy frost.
Wait, what did 10,000 physical damage? What was that? Like Kazuha's normal attack. Oh, it's level 6. Okay, it's still it's not leveled and he's not on a crit build. What did 10,000 physical damage? What? Oh. Okay. I didn't see it that time. Not the seals, RJ. I never killed any of the seals until they were the ones guarding the chest. The ones that were just sleeping on the sea on the shore. I'm so sorry, man. I'm afraid I'm on a mission.
Access denied.
Neuvillette has sent me on this mission. He said the population's grown too much. It needs a bit of a... He said the population needs a bit of controlling.
ice and frost. We're way behind schedule.
Okay, where else? I guess at the beach over here. Hey, how half the custom fontaine needs those mats from seals and crabs. It's a pain gathering them every new patch. It's so annoying too, cause like the drop rate, like they're so stingy. The drop rate is so low.
I've been waiting.
I'll put you on have a load of this.
Where was it again? Ah, there. Here. And there. I'm pretty sure I have enough now. Wow, really? Still not enough, huh? Okay, I guess I'm really gonna have to open up the interactive map here. I know next week is version 4.5. It's my only chance of getting Chiori, Itto, and finally Neuvillette as well. Also that new wish banner for next week too, you know. Oh, who do you plan on getting from that the Chronicle wish, Elijah? Elijah got that Genshin gameplay correct. It seems unlike us. I know, right? And I love it. Like I'm so jealous that she just seems to enjoy the game. And I'm so jealous that she can just enjoy the game the way, like, you know, just like that. I wish I could. I mean, I do enjoy the game, yes. But, like, I wish I could enjoy it as much as she does. Like, it's just... Oh, over there. Okay. Oh, wait. I think I remember this one. Eh, there it is. Where's this one? For sure. Oh, there it is. I got on the jellyfish powers. There's a jellyfish right here somewhere. Ah, there. Anything you excited for next week 4.5 anyway? It's probably good because I'm gonna play Spiral Abyss. I guess you're asking like because you get a free collie in floor 4. She's not bad. Like you know, if you don't have anyone else. I use collie on my Asia account. Like, and my Asia account is an account that I hardly ever use. I have uh, a Hyper Bloom team. It's a barely built Hyper Bloom team. Like I said, I hardly use my Asia account. And I have Dendro main character over there and Kali as my Hydro applicators for Hyper Bloom. And that's sort of it. Yeah, I have Xingqiu there and I have Kokishinobu and that's sort of it. I'm kind of far from everything else right now. This is a little awkward. Yeah. Well, I guess the one good thing about Kali is because everyone gets Favonius bow for free. That's that's one good thing about Kali. I also really like that she applies Dendro so fast. It's not a very high uptime, but it's it's very fast application, so it's good. So I assume that's where the statement if someone has Nilu comes from. Yeah. Because Nilu's uptime on her skill is also not very high. And it kind of matches Kali's not very long uptime on her burst. Oh.
Please appreciate my sincere. What must go on?
I think that is most of it. Guess there's still the ones on this beach.
Next on the agenda.
How long will you stream, RJ? Hey, what's up, Bozan? Probably another I don't know, another hour and a half or 2 hours.
Born of icy frost.
The wind knows.
Access denied.
I missed my second shot.
Born of icy frost. We're way behind schedule.
Hey, I appreciate it, Bozan. There's really not much going on right now. I'm just I may not be picking specifically mint, but you you might as well say I'm picking mint. That's essentially what I'm doing right now. How many did I have? 167, I think is... Wow, I'm just one short right now.
Next on the agenda.
You know, I'm excited and anxious. Oh, wow, I missed this one. Okay. I think this is the first time I've gotten that one behind there. I'm excited and a little anxious for Al Haytham rerunning, because I'm gonna have to be doing the same exact thing I'm doing now, except for the sand grease pupas. And I'm not excited for that. Very much not excited for that. Alright, 172. Nice. Finally have enough. 2. Okay. Okay. Now I just need 13 more of these mats. Really? I just like to listen to your voice. Oh, appreciate it, man. Thank you. That's so sweet of you. Uh oh. I did not want to plunge.
Skyward! Scatter!
Stabilize.
What do you think of the 4.5 banners, Bozan? I don't think I've heard your opinion on them yet. Chiori, Itto, Neuvillette, Kazuha,
Take it easy.
and then there's also the Chronicle Wish thing. Neuvillette? Me too, actually. That's funny. It's actually literally what I'm farming for right now. I know that it's not really necessary to level up Neuvillette's skill and burst. But naturally, if you're still in chat, I don't know if you are. If you're still in chat, you have Neuvillette, right? And if you do, did you level up his skill and burst? That banner system looks sus. It's very similar. It's like a mishmash of the limited character banner and the weapon banner. So instead of
Just let me
the
know if you ever
wording
find yourself in a
saying, okay, like if you go on the limited character banner now, not that. You go into details. So over here it says, if the first 5-star you win is not the promotional character, the next 5-star character you win is guaranteed to be the promotional character. It doesn't say that. And because they worded the limited character banner in such a way, that means that that guarantee carries over to the next banner. But because the way they worded the Chronicle Wish system, it doesn't. They didn't word it in the same way as this. They word it in such a way where it says, if the 5-star you get is not the one you picked, it's not. I'm not quoting this, by the way. It's not exactly the words, but it's like the idea of it is the same. Is not the one you picked, then you will get something point, or what was it? Something path. And if you you can only have one path. If you have the maximum number of like something paths, which is 1, you can only have 1. Your next 5-star is guaranteed to be the one you picked. And then because it's the whole like thing with, oh, you get one like something path point. The something path point doesn't carry over into the next Chronicle Wish. They can just say that. So in that way, if you keep wishing on that banner, and like let's say the Chronicle Wish system comes back every version update, and you keep wishing and you always lose the 50-50, and you don't have enough Primo Gems to get to your next guarantee to your next 5-star before the next Chronicle Wish banner comes out, you can basically keep wishing on it forever and never get what you want. That's the downside of it. Is you have to, if you're on a limited budget or you're on Primo Gems, then you have to only wish on it if you are sure you have enough Primo Gems and Fates to get to at least 2 5-stars. What's your opinion about Navia, RJ? I really regret. Oh, you regret pulling for her or skipping her? Is 968 or 926? If I remember correctly, but probably not the latter. Okay. So I guess you level up his skill because his skill multiplier it's decent but not super high. His burst, I assume you took it to 8 because it's higher than the skill multiplier, and it's like better but still not worth taking to 9. And obviously the normal attack talent is where the charged attack is, so you took it to 9. I'm surprised you didn't crown it. Some people, some people are literally running Tartaglia just for his passive, just to get one more level on Neuvillette's normal attack talent. I regret pulling for her. Have I shared my story about losing every 50-50 before finally winning on Nahida? 7 50-50 losses. Really? Sorry, Nahida? I thought we were talking about Navia here. That's me? Oh my god. Hey.
I can help you out.
Okay, I am done on this account. Time to go do the other accounts. I regret pulling for Navia and 150-50 on Nahida. Oh, okay. I see. So those are two different things. So, Navia is... She is... I think, despite seeming like she's a very unga bunga playstyle. No, like honestly, it seems like on the surface and even a little bit under the surface, it seems like she's a very unga bunga playstyle. But I think to play her optimally, I think is actually really technical. And by that I mean you actually have to know what enemies right, you know, like you have to sort of master exactly what enemies come out where and when in order for you to use your skill, like hold your skill until that exact moment when you have to hit those high HP enemies. Yeah, I think like it's on the surface, I think it's like really unga bunga. And if you have her built really well, then you could just go unga bunga and spam your skill whenever it's available. Because it'll like everything will just die anyway. But if she's just kind of decently built, then I think you have to be really technical about it and like really have to remember which enemies you have to save your skills for. Although I do think she's a lot of fun to play. She's very her play style is very fast paced. Like there's a lot of quick swapping involved. Um yeah, I think it's really fast paced. It's quite fun in my opinion. In fact, like every time I've used her, like in the trial characters in some of the combat events that we had when she was out, and on my friend's account, I was actually very surprised when I logged into his account to do dailies, and I was like, "Hey, that's Navia." Navia was out there. I used it for a bit, and I thought, "Wow, it's decent," but because a big chunk of her DPS is locked behind those 2 skill charges, and you can't just spam both of them in a row too. Like you have to wait until you've gotten like some stacks.
Add Astra. Thank you for
Exactly. But none of them believe me. Extra fee for that. Time itself is a silent song.
Boats are made for transferring commodities back and forth. And those that come across Liyue tend to stay a while. So it is where many things come to settle.
I'll think about it.
Dinner time, guys. Bye. Oh, all right, all right.
Osmanthus wine.
Anyway,
tastes the
NVG,
same
I
as
think I was
ordinary.
just muted the whole time. Did you hear me ramble about recommending to not level up Kali and not invest into her too much? Did you hear the whole ramble, or was I muted the whole time? I did not notice. Yeah, 74.3% crit rate and misses every crit. Oh my god.
Can we play banker next time?
Okay, I'm alright. According to what you guys are saying, it seems like I was just rambling into a muted microphone. But yeah. So anyway, long story short, NVG, I would recommend not investing too much into Kali. Give her give her Favonius bow, and give her like 2-piece berserker set, and your artifacts that have crit rate and energy recharge, and an energy recharge sands. Yeah, give her an energy recharge of these sands, like this one. And that is so that you can apply Hydra. Like sorry, not Hydra. You can it helps you use her burst more often, because like other than her burst, Kali's kind of useless. Like she's basically there just to use her burst and skill, and that's it.
There'll be an extra fee for that.
Give her Favonius bow. You can level up Favonius bow. Favonius bow is a rather end game kind of gear. A lot of characters can make full use of it, even in end game. Maybe you can level up Kali if you feel like she keeps getting one hit and keeps dying too often because her HP is too low. But even in that case, like I would still recommend just leveling up the flower that you have on her. Is the flower, especially if it's a flower, well, if it's one of the better flowers on your account right now, I would just recommend doing that. You just get a lot more HP that way, a lot faster, for a lot cheaper. Especially at the really early stage of the game. Yeah, I mean, no, of course don't use the ones that I pointed to. I was talking about I was merely pointing to them as an example. Like the energy recharge main stat and the flower.
Busted. Quietly now. Gangs up. Comes down.
Our bond is strong.
All right. Okay, good on this account. Just need to get a set ready for him. I'm actually kind of excited on this account. Like I don't have a lot of wishes on this account, but it's at least okay. I can at least guarantee one copy of Neuvillette, and like it's it's basically guaranteed at this point. 25, 85, 100, what is that? 110 plus the ones from Star Glitter, 150. Yeah, at least I can guarantee one copy, and at least I can throw a few wishes into the weapon banner. Weapon banner, I'm not excited to pull on the weapon banner. It's either Freedom Sworn, yeah, Freedom Sworn, sorry, not Zhongli, Neuvillette's weapon, or Freedom Sworn. And Freedom Sworn's an okay weapon. It's such a whale weapon. It's essentially like just there for speedrunners and for whales who just like to destroy everything in one go.
My perception has been heightened.
Aren't you an energetic youngster? So enthusiastic, even about collecting materials.
In Neuvillette previous banner, I got Homa and Neuvillette weapon, but lost 50-50 on him. Homa? Oh man. Okay, now that you mentioned that Homa. So yeah, that was wait, his last rerun was Hu Tao and Neuvillette? Or sorry, not rerun. His like when he was released, was that Hu Tao and Neuvillette? I don't remember. Man, that would have been an awesome weapon banner to wish on. Man, now I certainly wish I wished on that banner, at least to get the weapon. That was such a good weapon banner. I wouldn't mind getting an extra copy of Homa. I have one Homa on this account and it's on Hu Tao. My main account has 2 Homas, but I guess I'm okay with 2 Homas on the main, yeah, on each account. But yeah, I have 1 Homa on my second and third accounts. Oops. I don't have a red dot. What's this red dot? Oh. Okay, I guess this account's done. Man, I feel bad now. You know? I think I should pay closer attention to the weapon banner. Right? Like at least in that case, right? Like in a situation like that where the weapon banner like where the weapon banner actually has 2 decent weapons. Like I know that Neuvillette's weapon isn't good. It's very good on him and useless on anyone else. Well, not completely useless because 88 crit damage, but not very good on anybody else. But it's just one of those banners where if you don't get Neuvillette's weapon, then at least you get Homa, which is, right? Like, you even feel like you're losing. Yeah, I guess I should start paying attention to that more now. Oh man, I gotta do daily commissions. Actual daily commissions. Because I have no more rewards to claim.
Solidify!
Everyone hold hands.
Things are about to get dicey.
This way. This way for a little.
Man, I wish we could get the Kuki Shinobu skin for free. That Shrine Maiden outfit, you know, like in her hangout. I don't know if you guys have done the hangouts ever, But yeah, I when I saw that, I was like, wow, that looks good. I wish we could get that. Here's a web event for 40 primos. Did you get it? No. If it doesn't give me an in-game notice, then I have no idea it exists. In Hoyo Lab? Oh, well, then that's why I have no idea it exists. I don't really ever go to Hoyo Lab. Hey, what's up, Shuri? Nothing much. Just getting ready. Getting some stuff ready for a certain mister. What is this? I mean, at least I have my energy recharge problem solved. It's... Oh my god. What is this, man? Hi, how are you doing? I'm good. I'm good. Thanks for asking, Shadow. How about you, man? How you doing? I mean, I can't even throw it away. It's got 22 ER on it. Oh, I just realized I have no fodder. I have nothing to feed. Oh, pretty even distribution, huh? One roll into the first 3 substats. And I had to open my mouth. 3.1 rolls? I guess it's not completely useless. Yeah, I guess it, I guess it's not too bad. Yeah, flat HP isn't completely useless on Neuvillette. So, it's not completely, it's not all bad. But man, does that ever copium. Just wanted to say a quick hi. I'm gonna hop off now. Meeting in 5 minutes. Bye, our day. Oh, alright, alright. Hey, I appreciate you stopping by, Shuri. Take care, man. So, Shadow, are you looking forward to anybody in 4.5? Any of the reruns? The new character, Chiori? Or the Chronicle Wish thing? Oh, these aren't bad. I mean, not great, but not bad. 20% HP, jeez. Alright, I guess I'll go with that for now. No HP sands. Wow, that's could have been higher rolls, but also not bad. "24 ER and 20 crit damage? What is this? How did I get these artifacts? I don't remember getting... Okay, that one I just got. Oh, that's sure, much appreciated. Only one flower though. Right. Gonna have to off-piece sands here. Are you using Hu Tao? I mean, like, I'm not using her right now, but I do use her. Why do you ask? $37. At least it's above 70%. It's not great, but not bad either. 6, 33, 73. Okay. 73, 144, not bad. I'm just interested. I guess you like Hu Tao? I mean, I really like Hu Tao too. And that's why I've hyper invested into Hu Tao on every single one of my accounts. Like I have Homa, I have C1, I have around 4 Crimson. Like yeah, like I really like Hu Tao.
Silly.
Okay, looks like my Neuvillette gear is ready on this account. I guess all I have left now is to either wait. Oh man, sorry. Well, wait to see if I get or miss Neuvillette's weapon. $73, $270 good ratio if you got the weapon. I mean, that's pretty good, yeah, but like that much crit damage and only 73 crit rate. I think, like, I think I would prefer to lose 20 crit damage and let's say just go down to 250 and get up to 93 crit rate. Yeah, but like, you know, it's not, you know, I'm not complaining, right? 73, 270 if I get the weapon, right? Like, who's complaining having that crit ratio? But I would still prefer to lose some crit damage to get to closer to 100 crit rate.
Quiet now.
You have Dory? Have, yes. Use? That's a different question. Unfortunately, I don't have Nemo. So, you know, the duo is not there. You like Neuvillette? When you say like, are you talking about like his character or his Combat. What are you asking about, Shadow? His character, his voice, his design. Power of the character. I guess combat. Combat, yeah. I mean, who wouldn't like him, right? Like he's like basically, you know, tied with a few characters for #1 on-field DPS in the game, right? Like, but you know, solo without any supports, like basically #1, and there's no contest for anybody else. Like, no one even comes close to the amount of DPS he can dish out even without any supports. Everything all right, MVG? It sounds... Oh, what is this? He's Grand Warden.
Solidify. What you got?
Next access denied.
You're...
We're way behind schedule.
In the next banner, are you gonna get Neuvillette? I will try. Yeah, I will try. I'm not sure about my third account just yet, because my third account has C1 Eula, and you see Eula is gonna be on that Chronicle Wish banner. So I'm still not sure whether I want to, you know, because I don't have a lot of primos left on the third account. Especially after trying to get, especially after getting Xianyun and her weapon, and having to go, having to get, sorry, having to lose the guarantee 2 times on the weapon banner, and you know, just to get Xianyun's weapon. I don't have a lot left on the third account. Oh, I am on the third account right now, actually. Yeah, I have. Where is she? Yeah, I have C1 Eula, and well, C2 isn't great, but at least for me, it makes Eula a little more usable. You know, because I could just spam her hold E, like skill, like press E and then hold E, press E and then hold E, right? And it's decent damage at least,
Thank you
right?
for
Like it's not, obviously it's not, you know, it's not like spamming her burst, but it's something. Okay. Alright, I guess I better get on the second account too. I did get on the second account a moment ago, but just to do dailies there. Or well, technically I didn't do dailies, I just claimed rewards and then got my primo gems from Catherine. I still do have some stuff to do there. I think 5-star character is easy to get. I don't know why, but I get Zhao. And only 24 wishes. Best part, I get Yamiko at 1 wish. Ah, nice. That's pretty good. I mean, that's what you think. Then that's what you think. You think 5 stars are easy to get, sure. Mathematically speaking, they're not easy to get. I mean, they're easy to get if you have the money. If you could spend like, I don't know, $1,000 every patch to buy Primo Gems, then yeah, sure, anybody can say getting 5 stars is easy. Oh yes, okay. Forgot. Gonna see if we can come up with a set for Neuvillette. Hey, that rhymes. We're coming up with a set for Neuvillette. Nope. That's kind of pathetic. Why do I even have this locked? I guess because the 18 ER. Okay, so no. Oh, I guess I do have HP, but yikes, 1,000 flat HP, huh? Okay. Okay, HP. Oh wait, is it already on? What's his name? Hey Joe. Okay, let's see. What did I have? ER Sands. I'm not sure why I have the ER Sands. Oh, yikes. Wow. When did I get this? Oh, it's a, okay. It's one of my bloodstained pieces. It's a really old artifact, actually. How can I get money? Parents. How many wishes you spent for Zhongli? Honestly, it's been such a long time. Nobody remembers. Yeah, like not everyone in here, but most of us here are actually kind of older players. And not older like, yes, we're old, but at the same time, I'm not saying we're old. I'm saying we've been playing the game for a while, so a lot of us have gotten Zhongli from like way back then and not recently. So most of us here don't remember. HP Sands, crit damage. What are my ratios like? 54. Okay, 60, 90 crit. Wow. That's pretty good ratios. How about HP though? I think I'm gonna be locking on the HP side of things here. Yeah, no HP substats at all. Flat HP, sure. 239. Oh wow. Yikes. No HP. Oh, I guess I do have the HP goblet. That's something. Highest crit chance is 0.20. Every character in the game has a base crit chance of crit rate of 5%. So that's kind of impossible.
What shall we do?
What do you mean exactly? Dude, you said 0.20%. 0.20% is 1/5 of 1%. I think you're trying to say 1 out of 20.
This scenery is wonderful. Surely enough to convince anyone to become a wanderer.
I think you might be thinking of the fraction 1/20. All right. Finally decided we're going for this. Still just have not had the time nor the patience to do this. Wait. Didn't I get all my things already? Carrot carp. Pretty sure I did. Gonna play Genshin too. Alright, good luck with you too, bro. Hey, thanks. Appreciate you hanging out with us for a bit, Shadow. Okay. I guess I can remove all the pins now. I guess I forgot to delete these. Wait a moment. I can... How do I... Oh, there. Oh, cool. Okay, okay. I can mold... Oh, that's awesome. Okay. Is there a maximum I can select? Doesn't seem to be a maximum. Oh, this is so cool. I could just... Okay, why did I not do this on my other accounts? I've done this twice already, but I did not do this on my other accounts. I still deleted all of these one by one on my main and my third account. Oops. Honestly, I still think there's a much better way to do this that they just decided not to implement. Like, I could have just like done this, like, you know, spanned my cursor. Basically, it's in every RTS video game out there ever, and for some reason they didn't just decide to do that. Right, and we're good. Yep, pretty clear map now. Have a nice day. Hey, thank you, Shadow. Appreciate it, man. Eight years old, huh? No wonder why. But hey, everybody's, you know, it's a free world. Everybody's free to do what they want to do. You're not 8? Well, that's surprising. Man, I wish I should, have done this sooner. If I'd done this sooner, I would actually remember which ones I haven't done yet and which ones I haven't. Wasn't there a chest there before?
Who says there aren't?
I feel like there was a
benefits to
puzzle
life
there
of one?
somewhere.
Brings a smile to
13
my
years
face.
old, huh? Man, 13 years old. 13 years old kind of brings back memories for me. Hang on. 13 years old was... What grade was I in back then? Sixth grade? Hang on. 10th grade?
Where do you want to go next? If you'd like to see Liyue's tourist spots, I have a few references.
I think that's right. Yeah, I think 7th grade, yeah. 7th grade, huh?
Osmanthus wine tastes the
Sort
same
of
as
a
I
kind of a
remember.
wild time for me. 7th grade was
Born of
kind
ice and
of the
frost.
first time I'd experienced wanting stuff. Wanting to do stuff.
Gather!
And then sort of the time when I started to ask my mom whether I could do this or that. Like have sleepovers. And like not at my house, but me sleeping over at my friends' houses. Yeah, I was kind of a bad kid.
Beautiful treasures are
Like I would
cause
just
for
like
great
straight from
happiness.
school, I would just head straight to my friends' houses. And my mom would just not have no idea where I was. And then like 9 in the evening, I would ask my friend if I could use their telephone and then call my mom. Call home. And then say, "Hey mom, can I sleep over?" Basically, it's too late for me to go home. Like I asked for permission when it's too late for me to go home. Yeah. So essentially, I'm not even like asking for permission anymore. I'm just saying like, "Hey mom, I'm sleeping over here. It's too late for me to go home. Thanks. See you tomorrow."
Solidify.
We're way born of ice and
Now that I am older though, I do kind of think that wow, I could have been a better child. You know, I should have been a better child.
perhaps whoever left these
At the very
behind
least though, I didn't do
was
drugs.
also
I
fulfilling
didn't
a
do any of that stuff. I did drink. Sure, I did drink.
We're way
I
behind schedule.
I didn't drive, but at least not at that age. But I did drink a bunch. Drank a bunch, video games. Yeah, lots of stuff. Can I reach? No, it can just barely reach. Okay. How is this going to work? Alright, put it there. Maybe here. Hey, easy.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Hey, what's up, Raiden? Puppeteer? How you doing, man? Where's Celestia? Isn't this where Celestia should have been? So, oh, yeah, okay. Oh, no, it was here. It was here. I was confused. When Chenyu Vale first came out, I immediately went to the spot where I thought Celestia would be right above.
So it is where many things.
And I sort of triangulated it to be somewhere around here. But, you know, obviously it's probably not precisely where it is. It's kind of close there.
Come to settle.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
A fateful.
Gather.
follow the wind. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Stabilize!
Access denied.
I wonder what this fight was all about. I remember doing this on one of my accounts and it didn't really give me anything.
Next on the agenda.
It's also not in the video that I'm following to 100% the map.
Gather!
No touching.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Wind strike!
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. Next on the agenda. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Time to go.
brings a smile to my face. Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Solidify!
Access denied.
Into the wind.
Stabilize!
No touching. We're way behind schedule. Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling a contract.
Who says there aren't benefits to a life of wandering?
Time to go.
A fateful offering.
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness. Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
I was on mute, yeah. So I guess Ice Barrier somewhere in Japan, or Japan, Korea, some parts of Australia, and or maybe New Zealand. 1 a.m., yeah. I'm asleep, yeah, and the video that you guys are watching is just pre-recorded. Oh, speaking of pre-recorded, maybe I should do something like that. Right? Like, maybe I should do something like that. Like, just record myself, like, record myself just going through, the exploration stuff here that I'm doing. And then just play that on the stream. and then like basically it would just end
Next
up
on the
being
agenda.
a chat stream.
Born of ice and frost.
I think it was you, Nashity. I don't know if it was you, but someone on my last stream suggested that you could just pre-record a video and then play that on the stream and then just chat, well, talk to chat the whole time. They have ads now, RJ. Nice. Hey, thanks, man. I mean, they've been there for a while, but you know, because obviously viewership, right? I don't exactly have the biggest viewership, so they don't happen all the time. Nice for me, yes, but not for the viewer. But then again, you know, how are we gonna get all these content creators their salaries if there's no ads? So I guess ads are good. Maybe.
One man's stone is another man's gem.
Alright, my internet has started to act up. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with us for a bit, Nashity. Take care, man. Hey, what's up, Mia? What's that? A new mod? Or is that Happy? New? Well, I guess relatively new. What is this?
The wind knows.
Picked the wrong test subject. Have a taste of this. Finally done. Picked the wrong test subject.
What did I get? Strange key, huh? Wonder where that goes. I don't remember this. Oh wait, I'm an idiot. I'm on the other island. I remember this now.
Follow the wind.
More than 6 months, I believe. So yeah, new, but I get no, like not new, but just like I guess relatively new. But Nashity's been here for quite a while. But I guess like compared to Happy, yeah, relatively new.
Who says there aren't benefits?
I'm not supposed to be doing this. This is supposed to be for the other island, but might as well. No, I hate that they replace your elemental skill with the interactive thing here, because I can't use my skill.
Brings a smile to my face.
Oops. Wait, that was it? Oh, that was it. Okay. Miss Happy. Well, Happy's been busy lately. Yeah, he's been busy with exams. And Mia, because he's been away from Genshin for a while because of his exams, he's started to realize how well happy he is away from Genshin. You know, RJ, did you know that I still remember half of your stories? What? Really? Wait, really? Which ones specifically? Hopefully they're not the embarrassing ones. I mean, I really don't care, but you know, some of them were embarrassing. I mean, I don't really have a lot of stories. Like I'm not somebody who's led like a super active and like interesting lifestyle. But hey, I'm old, so
No touching.
I've got stories, I guess.
The wind.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
I remember a lot. I used to listen to all of them while eating or working with her. Used to tell us your life stories. I mean, yeah. I mean, I know. But I guess I've told so many of them that I just, if you ask me, hey, tell me a story, I wouldn't know like nothing. My mind would just come up blank. Oh, you know what? I guess like I'm talking about this now. Like I now actually have something in mind. Yeah, I've had. Hang on. I need to piece it together because like my memory of it is kind of fragmented. Oh, okay. Well, here's one of the more interesting stories, I guess, of my life. This one time where okay, I mentioned like about 20 minutes ago that I certainly was not. I could have been a better child. It would not have been easy. Sorry, it would not have been hard to be a better child than I was.
Perhaps
So it was.
whoever left these behind
I was a
also fulfilling
freshman
contract.
in college. And a few months after I went to college, my dad bought me a motorcycle. Mostly, I mean, not really because I deserved it. Honestly, I like if I was me, no, if I was my parents and like my child was me, and the way I acted and like I might not have been a terrible kid. I didn't do drugs or like I didn't partake in any illegal stuff, but certainly could have been a lot better of a child. So, had a motorcycle, freshman in college. Lied to my parents, told them that I was gonna go with my friends to some place not too far, only about half an hour away from home. And I wasn't even 18 yet. I was still 17. Wait, 17? No, 16. Like in the Philippines, you can't get a license yet at 16. You can only get what's called a student permit. Essentially, it's like a license, but you're only limited to driving in the city that you got that student permit in. And you're only limited to whatever you asked for, whatever kind of vehicle you asked for in your student permit.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.
Like if you ask for like you're gonna be driving a motorcycle, you have to take a different test for that student permit. So yeah, essentially, obviously, I had a motorcycle. I didn't know how to drive a car yet at that time, so I had a student permit for a motorcycle. So yeah, lied to my parents, told my mom, my dad, I was only gonna be out with my friends in a not so far away place. But even though we were actually planning to go to somewhere quite far away, which was about 3 to 4 hours away from where I lived. Yeah, it was kind of a cursed trip. It was kind of a cursed trip, and like honestly, I deserved it. I deserved everything that happened to me on that trip. Unfortunately, because I was 16, I wasn't an adult. obviously whatever consequences I'm that are supposed to be mine end up just going to my parents, or at least being shared by my parents, like between me and my parents. So yeah, crashed my motorcycle. Me and two other people on my motorcycle got hurt a little bit. Nothing serious, thankfully. Nothing like life-threatening or like disabling. Just some scratches, but it wasn't just a simple like fell over. Too. It was like kind of a crash, but nothing life-threatening, thankfully. And that was about an hour into the trip. And then when we finally got to where we were going, we had lunch and we were like, yeah, let's go. And we had all these plans to go to here and there in that city. You're from the Philippines? Wait, who? Me? Sorry, Mia, are you asking me? No, I'm pretty sure you already know you've known for a while that I'm from the Philippines, right? I guess you're talking about somebody else. Oh, sorry, I was telling a story. I missed a bunch of your messages, guys. VG, you missed a lot. Yeah, I have actually told quite a lot of stories. Yeah, I haven't told a lot of stories recently, I guess. Because I haven't been streaming as often as I used to. And there's just like there's nothing to do in the game that's like I think interesting to watch on stream. So I don't stream like when I think there's nothing to watch. Looking for okay, there, pyro team. Thank you. Oh, you know what? I guess I don't need a full pyro team. I just need Bennett. Yeah, just not a lot of entertaining stuff to do in the game that I think is worth streaming. So I haven't been streaming as much, and whenever I do stream, because I don't stream very often, I don't really have a lot of time to talk about like all the stuff that's actually going on in the game. So I guess maybe that's why I haven't been able to tell stories in a while. I used to have a driver's license too, student driver's license. Oh, you had one of those? Do you still teach English? I forgot. I still do, yeah. Like it's I'm very I might not be earning like a lot out of it, but at least I'm earning more than the minimum of my city, which isn't a lot, honestly. It's like $8 a day. Yeah, essentially $1 an hour.
Let's light it up.
Oh, come on. Thank you. Yeah, essentially $1 an hour, and thankfully, so it's not that hard to earn more than the minimum, especially if you as long as you've finished college. But if you didn't finish college, then it's pretty hard to earn more than the minimum in this city.
Unsolicited.
But yeah, not a lot, but at least I am my own boss, and I don't have to do what anyone tells me to do. Unfortunately, because I am my boss, so I am pretty strict with myself. Where are the other two? Ah, okay. Here's the thing. Oh, there's another one over there. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Still, I guess I still have it on me. No, it's too far away. Okay. Oh, there's two over here. Okay. Is the other one getting touched? Sorry. Alright, I not smart. I need think. Okay, there we go.
A fateful offering.
Yeah, so like anyway, I was saying, because of that, I definitely am unlikely to give up this whatever I have now. At least unless if I find something that is significantly better, like a significantly better opportunity. Be a teacher. I wouldn't refer to myself as a teacher. I refer to myself as a tutor because, like, if I refer to myself as a teacher, I feel like I'm disrespecting all the actual teachers, right? Like all the people that actually went to college, for an educational degree, who actually took the board exam and passed. Like, took the time, put in the effort, the blood, sweat, and tears to review and take the exam and pass and get their and actually put in the work to get their license. Like, I feel like I'd be disrespecting those people, so that's why I don't really refer to myself as a teacher, because I didn't do any of that. I just tutor English. Philippines is cool. Figuratively, yes. But literally, absolutely not, Lay. Unless maybe if you live in Baguio, there's a city called Baguio, and it's not always cool over there, but I think it's because of the high elevation. It's not as hot as the rest of the country. SURG, I forgot. Oh, okay. Last time I showed up to his stream like 7 to 8 months ago. Yeah, speaking of which, Mia, how have you been, man? Like, I know that you, the last I heard of you from like a while back, you just finally got a job outside of your dad's company, and then like, yeah, how have you been since? Of the game. But yes, talking to you is fun. Oh, I appreciate it. Thank you, Mia. Mia just joined the streams for a week. Yeah, that's all right. That's all right. Mia did. Mia and like a bunch of other people, including Ice Bear here, Nash today from earlier, Happy, who hasn't been here in a while. I'm sure he's been busy with life, as we all are. Yeah, have been here for quite a while, and have spent time here, quite a bit of time here, so they've heard plenty of stories. Anyone here to anyone coming here to watch Genshin? Good question. It's a pretty good question, huh? My boyfriend, also from the Philippines, says English is very good considering it's his second language. Sorry, I was about to read your other message, RJ Slang. English is sort of the second language in the Philippines. Yeah, like me, for example, I'm not from Manila. I'm not from anywhere near Manila. So my primary language is not Tagalog, but it is a language called Cebuano. But I wouldn't consider Tagalog, despite that being the national language, to be my second language, because I don't really ever talk to anyone in Tagalog. I understand it. I can write it, and I can kind of speak it because I did live. I mean, like, I can speak it, yeah, but fluently, not natively, but kind of fluently, sort of, maybe. Oh wait, I am lost. I'm way far away from where I need to be. Oh, I guess I'm not too far off. Just on the other mountain over there. Hill, whatever. How do you say butter in your accent? Butter in my accent? Wait, what? Which accent? Filipino?
Solidify.
Butter your nuts? What does the Philippines have more than a language like India? Sorry, I'm confused by the question. What does the Philippines have more than a language like India? Sorry, I'm confused. Like, are you asking why does the Philippines have so many languages?
Gather.
Like, if that is your question, I have no idea. I imagine it's probably because there were probably okay, because there's really not a lot of
One with nature.
literature from before the Spaniards colonized the country. There's really not a lot of history, like written history, in the country before the Spaniards. So I really have like I don't think anyone knows, or like at least I'm sure there's like some historians, some researchers who know a little bit about it, but there's hardly any information about it. But I imagine, because, you know, the Philippines being an archipelago, I imagine there were probably a lot of different tribes of people. And because it's an archipelago, there's plenty of... It's a tropical country, right? It's a tropical country and an archipelago, which means a lot of the people in the country are not far away from the sea, which means if you don't have land to farm on, then at least you could very easily get food for you and your family or your tribe by fishing. And other than that, it's a tropical country, so there's plenty of farmable land, right? Like, it's not, you know, there's no winter here, so essentially crops can grow all year round. At least, you know, as far as I know. I'm not a farmer. I barely know how to take care of a plant. Another thing too is because it's an archipelago, geologically, I assume a lot of these islands probably were underwater for like tens, if not hundreds of millions of years, and then because of volcanic activity or tectonic plate movement, was like pushed up high enough to come to the surface, above the surface of the water. And then you know, a lot of this might have been like under the earth, like in the earth's crust for like a few 100 million years until the tectonic plate movements pushed it up. And geez, how did we get from languages to geology? But yeah, and you know, essentially what I'm saying is because of that volcanic activity, tectonic plate, whatever, a lot of the land here is like really fertile, really good for planting. Which means, yeah, there was plenty of food to go around, which means there was little reason for different tribes to go out and conquer other tribes and take their land, take their people, right? Because there's plenty of food. I'm just guessing, just an educated guess. And because of all the different tribes, I guess a lot of them had their own languages, and even when the Spaniards came here, because the Spaniards did mostly just stay around Manila. They didn't really go to a lot of the other parts of the country. Like some parts, sure, like some of the current larger cities, like for example Cebu was one of them. But maybe their influence over those places wasn't as deep as in Manila. And Manila and like the other surrounding cities. So maybe that's why there's still a lot of languages. Like some local tribes probably maintained their independence, but just had to follow certain rules. Like they couldn't travel to certain places, etc. I have no idea. The Spaniards were here for 300 years, and I wasn't here at the time to experience any of it. So, and I'm no historian. Just all of these are just, I guess, educated guesses. Yeah, so that's probably why. Essentially, what I'm saying is because the country is like not just one big piece of land, the Spaniards weren't able to fully influence everyone in the whole country, despite them being here for such a long time. So a lot of the local languages were still retained, but then sort of got influenced a little bit by Spanish and, you know, Tagalog, now the national language because Manila is the capital. They speak Tagalog over there. So most people sort of understand Tagalog, especially because there was, not nowadays, but there was a lot of entertainment media back in the 90s and the 80s, and kind of in the 2000s as well, that was in the local language. Sorry, not local, that was in Tagalog. And I don't know where all those movie studios went now. I hardly see Tagalog movies nowadays. Are they teaching history subject? Excuse me. Yes. Well, like not history, but like not factual history, and also a little geology. Yes. Today on RJ Rant, we are talking about geology and history and language. Literally so complicated. Like, I'm sorry for that one language and stuff. And you know, that does have its pros and cons. One of them is, so one of the pros is, so it's nice for like cultural diversity, right? Like it gives you, like, for example, you're Filipino. At least if you travel to another part of the country, that another part of the country that may speak a different language, it's highly likely that they also have a very different culture over there, very different traditions, very different ways of speaking, very different everything. So despite not even leaving the country, you feel like you're in, you feel like a foreigner, and it's got that novelty to it. Despite being, like, you two being Filipino, you have very different stories to tell because you two have very different cultures and you even speak different languages. That's one of the pros. One of the cons is it makes it really hard for young children to learn language at an early age, because kids will be watching cartoons. There aren't any cartoons here that are in Tagalog because the country just doesn't have a big enough market to make 2D and or 3D animation worth it, to make TV shows out of.
We're way behind schedule.
That plus the fact that, there's essentially zero protection from piracy. So it's just not worth it. So all the cartoons here come from Hollywood and or America or wherever else those cartoons come from. I guess, sure, anime too. Anime that have been dubbed into English, sure. But yeah, right? Like English cartoons, English dubbed anime, Hollywood movies, obviously. TV shows, a lot of them are English too. and there's hardly any entertainment media that's in Tagalog or in Cebuano, other than just videos on social media and or on YouTube from vloggers, from Filipino vloggers. So English, right? Pretty big influence. In a lot of private schools, they also use English. English in math class, English in like PE class, even English in science class. And then, like for someone like me, I grew up in a city that speaks Cebuano. I have Filipino class where I learn Tagalog. And the national news, especially because I'm 31 years old now, so I grew up in the late 90s to early 2000s, mid 2000s, and back then there were still a lot of these old Filipino movies. So I saw those, a lot of Tagalog influence too, and it's really hard for children nowadays to master one specific language because they're being taught a lot of different languages at the same time. Imagine teaching math using Tagalog.
If you'd like to see
Okay. I guess some of you guys probably don't know yet. I have a son. He's 8 years old, and around last year, he's about to finish grade 2, and obviously last year was in grade 1, right? And last year, I thought, okay, it doesn't matter where he goes to in primary school. Because like primary school is just mostly basic stuff, like reading, writing, basic stuff, right? Sure. And it like when you an employer are trying to hire someone, you're not gonna be looking at the name of their school in primary school. You're most likely gonna be looking at the name of their school in college, and after that, maybe high school, maybe. Right, so I thought, okay, well, I guess it doesn't matter. All right, you're going to public school, and apparently in public school, they use English. I don't know, like they do have an English class, yeah, but like they taught math class and numbers in Cebuano, and I was like, what is this? The concept is just foreign to me because like I was quite fortunate as a child. Like I don't know, like we weren't rich. We weren't rich. Like my dad worked abroad, yeah, but like he was like a level 1 like worker, worked abroad, but he was like a level 1 worker on a ship. So he didn't earn much, but he also didn't earn minimum wage either. My mom had a small business in her house that she ran from our house, and yeah, we weren't rich. We didn't even like. In fact, growing up, we did not have our own house, and we did not have a car until I was like 10 years old. But somehow they sent me to a local private school, not very expensive, but also well, I guess not the cheapest in the city, but close to the cheapest, but also a really good quality school. Really good quality, especially for the price. So, like, English. Everything English over there except for Filipino class. And so, hearing that my son was learning numbers in Cebuano was like, my jaw dropped. Gotta sleep now, gotta go. Alright, hey, thanks for hanging out with us, NVG. Take care, man. Old people just created the languages, they don't care why. Imagine teaching math using Tagalog. I think they also learned it in Tagalog. Like I know it wasn't math class. I know it was just counting. And the thing was too is okay because obviously my son's 8 years old, right? Which means he went to grade 1, and that was like when he went to grade 1, that was the first school year that schools opened again after the pandemic. So I'm pretty sure that's probably like what he experienced there probably wasn't the normal
Perhaps
lesson
whoever
plan
left this behind
from before the pandemic. Like, I mean, okay. I I was honestly really surprised that they were still they were in grade 1, like in the first like 2-3 weeks of school, first grade. Right, they were learning. They were just drawing vertical lines, slanted lines, and horizontal lines. Isn't that something that you learn? Like for me, I'm quite sure that I learned that in like kindergarten, maybe even preschool. We learned that, because we needed to learn that because that was how we were going to be taught how to write letters, write the English alphabet, right? We were going to be taught to draw, okay, letter A is 2 slanted lines in the opposite directions and 1 horizontal line. We were going to be taught like that. But I remember that was like in preschool, or maybe the first, because we have 2 years of kindergarten here, preschool and then 2 years of kindergarten. So I remember preschool and maybe the first year of kindergarten, and then that's it. Like first grade, no, didn't learn that anymore. So again, I'm pretty sure that was because of the pandemic. A lot of kids, even at 7 years old, 8 years old, did not know how to write, did not know how to read because of the pandemic. Because online schools, online schooling, plus what did they call it? So modules. They were referring to it as a modular education, and basically what it was parents would go to the school, basically go get homework. Go get homework, take it home, let the children answer it. And maybe the parents would also help the children like learn it, right, before they answer it. But what was happening was parents would get the homework, take it home, answer it, and then send it back when it's supposed to be sent. So children never even got to see it. They have no idea. Like the children don't even know about it. So by the time they get to, they go back to school, they have no idea. They have no idea. They don't know how to read. They don't know how to write. They don't know what school is even. They're just confused, like why they're suddenly being forced to go to this place.
there's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Like a daily practice paper thing? Exactly, right? Sort of like homework. Take home homework.
We're way behind schedule.
Yeah, like homework for takeout. Sure. Yeah, unfortunately, parents, oh, did I guess I did this one already. Yeah, parents just weren't that interested in spending the time to teach their children, and letting their children answer it on their own after being taught. And I get, I don't blame them. I understand, right? Like, I understand, like, it just takes too much time. And, like, even, imagine in the pandemic, you're paying tuition, right? And despite already paying someone to supposedly teach your child, because of the way the world was during the pandemic, they couldn't. So you had to teach your child. you had to spend like not only do you have to pay tuition, but you also have to take your time, which is it isn't. Oh wait, where are we supposed to go? Oh, okay. Right, time, time you're spending to teach your child could have been time spent working to earn money for your family.
Brings a smile
But
to my
instead,
face.
you are spending money by paying tuition, and you're spending your time because the teacher, because of the way the world is at the time, they couldn't teach your child directly. And so I understand why parents didn't want to do that.
My duty.
Perhaps whoever left these behind.
Right. Quake.
Oh, come on. Oh, it's not. Okay. Okay. Reach. No. Okay, my pillar expired. Oh, I got it. Somehow.
Certainly worth the extra mile.
Alright, where to next? Shiny? Oh, wait a moment. I remember there's something over there in that boat.
Right.
Ah, there it is.
Brings a smile to my face.
One's over there. Okay. Alright, I guess. Oh, wait, I kind of remember that tree. I think there's something there. Pretty sure there's something there. Almost two. Goodbye, guys. Oh, alright. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us for a bit, Ice Bear. Take care, man. Good night. The light that we are able to see is a very small part of a long series of waves. Such as X-rays, gamma rays, microwaves, and more. Gamma rays are the shortest wavelength, rendering them dangerous. Yes, because they are the highest frequency. And gamma rays sort of don't really exist, except at the heart of stars. And by the time that they get outside of like the core of stars, their energy has gone down by a lot.
Boats
Like
are
the
made for
frequency,
transferring
their
commodities
wavelengths
back and
have
forth.
gotten long enough,
those that come
and the
across
frequency have
Liyue tend to
gotten
stay a while. So it is where
low
many
enough
things come to
to where they are now at the spectrum of ultraviolet rays, ultraviolet rays, and while still very harmful, by the time that they get to Earth, they will have lost quite a bit of their energy, and there's still ultraviolet light outside of the Earth's magnetic field and outside of the Earth's the word I'm looking for. Ozone layer. Yeah, there you go. Ozone layer and the Earth's magnetic field. And by the time that they get to us, they will be still harmful, to stay out in the sun for too long. But they won't, they won't irradiate us. They won't irradiate us after 2 minutes. Oops. Wow, I'm surprised we have a science enthusiast here. Welcome, Meridia. Sorry, man. I was rambling a little bit earlier, so I didn't I didn't see your message. I'm also alt tabbing between the game and a video that I'm watching, trying to follow, trying to follow along 100%ing this region. I'm pretty sure I won't be able to do it this stream. I'm still like 9 minutes into an hour 44-minute video, so pretty sure I won't be able to finish it this stream. I already have done my own exploration, just just going about the map. So I'm pretty sure I don't like most of the stuff in the video I've already done. I remember there was a cat I needed to give the fish to. I think it was somewhere here. So you answer your son's homework too? No. My son had online classes. He didn't. Yeah, we because we. So there, back then during the pandemic, you could choose between your child having modular classes. Technically, there's not really classes, but modular like education, which is basically just homework. Or having online classes, and we decided online classes were better. So yeah, he actually had class. He actually had online classes. Whether or not he actually paid attention, I have no idea because I was working during his during the time of his classes. But yeah, my wife did sit in next to him most of the time to at least like encourage him to pay attention. So yeah, it wasn't a complete loss. Plus the fact that we also did not do stuff for him at all. We told him, yeah, we would tell him, okay, well, why don't you know how to do this? You just learned that in school.
A fateful offer.
Right, not in school, but like in class. Your teacher taught you that. Like we would make him feel bad. But if he didn't like learn what was taught. Wasn't there a house here that had a little pond? Ah, there it is.
Brings a smile to my face.
I feel like there was something else here. Pretty sure there was. Ah, there it is.
Brings a smile to my face.
Follow the wind.
Did I finish that world quest over here already? I guess so. Oh yeah, I guess so. Yeah, because the thing is pouring water. I'm not sure about if there are X-rays in sunlight or not, but my guess will be no. Probably had a physics paper too. That's possible. That's possible. I mean, like you kind of just pick up this kind of knowledge if you're a science enthusiast. Like you watch one or two of these videos on YouTube, they'll just keep popping up. And if you're in any capacity like interested in science at all, yeah, you will actually just pick up this stuff just by watching YouTube. As long as you're not just watching like TikTok compilations on YouTube or just watching shorts like swiping down the whole time. If you're actually watching like science content, sure, like yes, you will actually learn science, and not just science, but like whatever topic it is you're interested in.
valuable treasures are a cause for great happiness.
Online classes, I remember I didn't even know the chapter name in my final exam. Oh my god. God knows how I passed that exam. Speaking of online classes, when I was a kid, when I first found out and started using Yahoo Messenger. By the way, Yahoo Messenger is so Yahoo Messenger is basically internet chat. Yeah, essentially like some of the earliest versions of what we have today is WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, but instead of apps on a phone, it was a program on a computer. And because web apps were not a thing back then, the only way you could experience such a thing was by actually installing the program on your computer. And because obviously Yahoo, right? It was yeah, that was like the peak of Yahoo back then. So you had to have a Yahoo email. So then I discovered some features in it. There was video chat, there was voice chat. Sorry, video chat. There was video calling, there was voice calling, and then I thought, and then in the video calling feature, there was also a way to share your screen. And then even from way back then, I thought, well, why don't we just have classes like this? We wouldn't even have to leave our homes. And then fast forward 2020, 2021, 22. Finally have actual online classes, and then I realized I'm not the one taking the classes anymore, but realize, wow, these are horrible. I mean, I guess online class isn't too bad for the students who are motivated. But for the students who are not motivated, all I can say, I guess, it's really going to make it very clear which students actually paid attention. And now I'm not sure whether that's a good thing or a bad thing, because if you ask me, I think that's a good thing, right? You actually the only students that will pass, or at least come close to passing, are the students who actually paid attention and want to make something of themselves, and the students who didn't do not. Simple as that, right? Because, and now I understand schools are afraid of having low passing rates, because from another perspective, it means, well, why do your students have why do you have such low passing rates? Why do you have such few students that pass your exams, that pass bar exams and other stuff? Maybe you're not educating them well enough, right? It's it's one of those situations where if you do your job well, then you're not doing it well. It's kind of like that. Kind of like that. Where were those? Ah, there. Yeah, like, and the thing is, like, it has its pros and cons. Like, pros, for example. Okay, so the only students that will actually pass and make it to college and get through college are the students who are actually bright enough, right? Like, the ones who are actually, I think, worth it. Worth the time teaching, because they actually want to make something of themselves. And the nice thing about that is you get really well-educated students. The students that you have are all really well educated because they all actually put in the effort, because they're all ambitious. They all want to make something of themselves. And the ones that don't, they just don't go to school. And I guess, and then comes the, you know, the disadvantage of it. Like, basically all your workers are either really highly skilled and highly educated engineers, doctors, and whatever, and lawyers, and then everybody else is basically uneducated. Now, I guess you can make the argument that you don't need a college degree to serve food at a restaurant, right? Like, you don't need a college degree to be a waiter. You don't need a college degree to work, to serve food at McDonald's, to work a cashier, to work a cash register. You don't need a college degree to work in customer service. So why waste all that time and all that money and all that effort into educating a child who's just going to end up working a waiter for the rest of their lives? Working as a waiter for the rest of their lives. Working as a level 1 customer service representative all their lives, right? So, like, why don't they just let them start working early instead? Online class sounds good on paper. I mean, it does. But then, like, and it is good, like, to some degree. Like there are pros and cons. You know, the ones that I mentioned just now. Like, the method you're doing can work. But we can also take into account the face-to-face explaining is much different than online. Yeah, and I understand, like, there are things that you cannot just have online. Like obviously, let's say chemistry class, right? Like, you can't expect everyone to buy all the ingredients and just do the experiment all on their own in each of their homes. And then, like, the next day, you hear on the news somebody's house burned down because of a science experiment that was done online in an online class. Like, obviously, you don't want that liability. So yeah, there are certain things that cannot be done just online. But if your students are motivated enough, then a lot of things can actually be done online. If they're motivated enough. Unfortunately, if the world was like that, then I probably would have never gotten through high school. I just was not a very motivated student, I gotta tell you.
Next on the agenda.
What about the unrefined students, which can be a lot better? Yeah, of course. Like, that's also a big disadvantage, is because there are the students who are smart enough, unrefined, yeah, smart enough, but just not motivated, like, or maybe just misguided, and maybe just, like, they don't really know what they want to do yet with their lives. And I understand they're young, but then if that's the only reason why we have so many young people like this now, is because everything is just served up to them on a silver platter, right? Like, the reason why, like, they're not, like, sad that they don't have a goal in life is because they don't need a goal in life. They can eat, they have a home to come home to, they have clothes, Right? Like, even if they do nothing. Even if children do nothing nowadays. They have a home, they have clothes, they have food. They can watch, they can watch movies. Right? They don't have to do anything. School to them at this point is just a chore. Because everything is served up to them on a silver platter. And that's that's the main reason why so many young people nowadays don't know what to do with their lives. They're lost. Hey, you guys do chemistry experiments? Just basic ones. That was like in ninth grade for me. Yeah, ninth grade. Just nothing too dangerous. Nothing dangerous. It was just making paint. Making paint and making soap. Yeah, I remember that specifically because when we were in ninth grade, our chemistry teacher, like, I liked him. He was nice, I think. He was really nice. He was just trying to. He was a very young teacher, very smart as well. Very young, very smart. He was very nice as well. Unfortunately, not very experienced yet. So like, he didn't have the experience yet to what's the word I'm looking for? To deal with the personalities of these teenagers. Yeah, aka us. His students. But he knew exactly how to do his job, how to teach, how to explain. He understood everything about like all the lessons he had. But yeah, so at some point, where are we going? Okay. At some point, oh, there's another thing that I haven't taken care of. Oh, I remember there's a chest there I gotta get a key of. Okay. We'll get right to you in a bit.
Follow the.
Oh. So a lot of the other students were not sure how to feel about him, whether to like him or not. Because they just did not understand whether he was strict or whether he was chill. But yeah, I liked him. I thought he was really nice because there was this one time where he got really mad at us, especially the boys, where he told us all to like fall in line because we were going to the laboratory. I don't remember what kind of laboratory we were going to. All I remember was that we didn't go because he ended up getting so mad that we were just so loud. We just didn't quiet down even after like 10 minutes of him telling us to be quiet, just to fall in line. To fall in line so that we would go to the laboratory. And we never did. He like all the boys that were in line, he like hit us. He hit us like not very hard, but he did hit us. Like one by one, and then at the end of the class, he came up to me and said sorry. He knew that I wasn't doing anything, but oh my god, immune to cryo. I am so screwed.
I will have order.
Hey, 45k. That's Black Tassel for you.
Wind strike.
Black Tassel, help me.
Order guide you.
Oh my god, these are all cryo.
Solidify.
Yeah, he said sorry to me. He said he knew that I wasn't, I wasn't being noisy. But I was just like in the same line as like all the other noisy boys. Oh, hey, what's up, Hazy? I'm an idiot. I could just do this. I am a complete idiot. Okay. Finally, enemies that are not immune to cryo. Can I please just get rid of the mosquitoes? Thank you.
Stabilize.
Access denied.
Mosquito in my ear. Alright, well, not in my ear, but
We're way behind schedule.
it was next to my ear. Exam I'm preparing for. We only memorize all the theory and concepts. I mean, it's a pretty easy way to make an exam, right? Like,
Beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
make notes. Ask about those notes. But of course, there are also subjects where there's just no way to ask comprehensive questions. Like, what's an example? Okay, like history class, right? Like, for example, no, sorry, maybe not history class. Sorry, that's a bad example. Oh wait, where's the other key? I don't remember. It was somewhere here. Oh. Ah, okay.
Another test. Solidify.
No touching.
Into the wind.
Picked the wrong test subject.
Oh, okay. Like, I guess history class is not a bad example. So let's say history class and you're trying to remember names of people, right? Obviously, there's no way to ask a comprehensive question about that. You just have to ask, who were these people? Like, who did this? Who did that? When did they do this? When did they do that? Obviously, that's all memorization stuff. I also had such a teacher in 11th grade. He was tried his best to teach us physics, but now we are all realizing how stupid we were to him. Well, such is life, man. When you get older, you realize, man, I was stupid. Yep. Except for the really, like, there really are just kids who mature really early. I remember this one. Well, there were plenty of them, but there was just this one girl, who I was classmates with since 7th grade, and I just remember her being really motherly, even from, like, I wasn't even classmates with her from 5th grade and 6th grade, but I already knew about her. I knew about her. I occasionally talked to her, like, at school, and I just remember her being really motherly, like, even from before 7th grade, and she was just
One man's stone
mature,
is another
way
man's
beyond her age. I wonder where she is right now, actually. Yeah, I hope she's doing well. She was a really, I would say, very respectable person. Hey, dude, did you hear the news? Kim Toriyama is dead. Who is that? I'm just way off the rails here. Way off the rails of this video that I'm following.
Every journey has its final day. Don't rush. Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember. But where are those who share?
Oh, there was the thing from near the village. I forgot about this one. He's the writer of Dragon Ball? Wait, really? Real? For real? March 1. Wow, that's really recent.
Drinking tea and listening to opera. No, this is the life.
Acute subdural hematoma. I don't know what subdural means. At the age of 68. Okay, not young, but also not very old. Wow, I'm...
Should we
Man.
really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Oh, man. And yet, another thing the world has,
Listening to opera.
great, you know, another great thing the world has lost.
Next on the agenda,
You know? I mean... This is not a knock against Dragon Ball. In fact, I'm like, this is a compliment. Like, I'm saying this as a compliment to
beautiful
Dragon Ball.
treasures are a
Like,
cause for great
when I was a
happiness.
kid, I used to enjoy that show so much. Just watching it made me, I don't know, like, I felt like it was like the best show ever. And then last year I decided to watch like one of the movies. It was a movie, I believe. Yeah, it was a movie. The one where the different fighters from different universes had to fight. And whoever loses gets their universe destroyed. There were 3. Where was... Oh, there's the other one. Okay. And then, so I watched it, and then I thought, there's really not a lot of plot in this. And there's, like, power-ups just didn't make any sense. Like, it was just... I'm never giving up. I'm never giving up because of this, because of that. Like, and I'm gonna become stronger. And then they just scream louder this time, and they screamed louder. Now they're stronger all of a sudden. Tournament of Power. Oh my God, we got fans. But yeah, right. There really wasn't much sense to it. Really wasn't much plot. But I love it because it's not for, you know, it, like, if grown-ups enjoy it, then great, but it's really not targeted for grown-ups, especially for when it came out, for way back then. I'm pretty sure it was like very much targeted towards young adolescents and children, and it was not bad. It was really good, I think. Just scream louder until your boss gives you a higher paycheck. Oh man, if if only life worked in such a way, right? Like, just scream louder until you can finish all the work before the deadline. Ah, follow the Sealy. Okay, where is this? I got distracted. No, they're all immune to cryo. My brother would be a billionaire then. Just scream until everything is finished. Just scream until and give yourself unlimited power-ups by screaming over and over and over again. Just scream louder every single time until you get enough power-ups that you can handle everything.
None of this will go to waste.
Oh wait, I remember this. No, that's the complete opposite direction of. Okay, okay, maybe I can do this. All right. Hey, we're good. What are you talking about? That broke the internet. I mean, like, you know, again, I wasn't saying that as like a knock against Dragon Ball. I was, in fact,
Perhaps whoever left this behind
when that came out.
also
No, I don't know if
fulfilling a
that
contract.
that was when it came out, but when 2017, yeah, 2017. I was still working at my other job back then. My my immediate superior, essentially the second guy, the second guy that worked at that company. I was the third guy that worked at that company. Was watching it. Like he was watching it. As we were working, and then I thought, okay. And I would just listen to him talk about it and hype it up. I didn't really have the time to watch it though, so I didn't watch it back then. Oh man. People are not gonna be happy to see this. People are not gonna be happy to see this. Yep. But it must be done. Hey, any more shinies? Shiny. Shiny. No more shinies. Okay. So I was going there, I think. Is that? Hey, it's Fujin. Oh, and Little Mao. Okay, hey, what's up, guys? Why she wants to turn back into a human form, things like that. I can't tell. She's happy too. Cakes. Oh my god, could not read it. Okay. Cakes, yes. When time comes, I'll tell you a story about Ling Yuan's past. Okay, that's cute. That's cute. Just have NPCs here out in the wild. I appreciate that. Oh, there's a challenge here. Wait. Come on, come on, get up. Thank you. Ah, yes, here it is.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Okay, so now where is that Sealy I have to follow? I heard something about a manga artist. Want to hear it? Sure. What is it, man? Yeah, why are you typing that? I had a question. I'm sure some of you guys probably know about this. But do you guys know about the dragon dance? Like, there's this funny meme that has gone around for a while. Of a dragon dance, and it's essentially what it is like it's a 2D animation of a dragon, and as far as I've seen, it seems to be like it's like it can be anyone, like anyone who's a dragon. I've seen a toothless one for toothless how to train your dragon. I've seen Neuvillette, Zhongli, basically like dragons from Honkai Star Rail, and there's this one specific one. It was a short that I'm looking for that I can't seem to find. It was a 2D drawing dragon form Neuvillette and Zhongli dancing in front of a 3D animated Farina and Hu Tao. Now I don't remember which channel that was from. All I remember is that it was hilarious, and I remember watching it once, and then watching it like another 15 times before I finally decided to close it.
There's nothing wrong with reaping a reward every now and then.
Follow the wind. Follow the wind.
Which one is it? This one? Ah, there.
Osmanthus wine tastes the same as I remember.
Perhaps whoever left these behind was also fulfilling
Scared
a
if you find
contract.
it. Sure, yeah. So you remember Your Name movie? Your Name movie artist. Wait, what? Your Name movie. Remember Your Name movie? His artist was arrested. Your Name movie? Sorry, what's that? I don't understand. The name of the movie is Your Name? He was arrested for asking photos from a child. Really? Your Name? Your Name. I'm afraid I'm not familiar with it. Oh, this one. Okay. I've heard about it. I've watched a YouTube video, like you know what are those like summary YouTube videos that's essentially just voiced by I guess like an AI voice thing. And
Perhaps whoever left these behind.
yeah, I watched the summary of it, and it's pretty good. Wow, geez, asking for photos from a child, really? Was it ever found out why he was asking for photos?
Wherever in this world I roam, I carry memories of my home. This blade, it is the last link I have to the land of my birth.
Maybe because you want to see her photos. I guess sounds reasonable. Hey, I want to see your photos. Can you send me some? That sounds reasonable
Time to go.
enough.
Next on the agenda,
Although that, especially if it's a stranger, then yeah, I can, I can see how that might seem sus. Wasn't there a challenge here somewhere? Maybe up there? Yes, there it is. Apparently I haven't done it.
beautiful treasures are a cause for great happiness.
I have math exams tomorrow and I am here. I think we should both call it a day, man. Yeah. I think we should both call it a day. I am about a third of the way through the video and I essentially didn't follow most of it. I just sort of went on my own way and like now I'm just sort of skipping through it. But yeah, I guess we should both call it a day, man. Really nothing much else for me to do. Just 2 more sub-regions to 100% in the next few days, so no problem with that. I'll wake up after 3 hours. Oh my god, jeez. Hey, I appreciate you hanging out, man, but you really gotta take care of real life, man. Anyway, but thank you though, appreciate it. Yeah, anyway, if anybody else is lurking in chat, if you need any help building your characters' accounts, making a decision which banners to pull for, feel free to join our Discord server. Links are in the description of all my videos while it's in streams. You can ping me over there to ask for my opinion. My name is Eldest Einstein on our Discord server. Of course, you could also ask for other people's opinions too. Anyway, thank you guys so much for coming by, hanging out, and being awesome people. Have a good day, good afternoon, good evening, and take care, everybody. Bye, guys. Okay. Alright. Well, good luck with your exam tomorrow, man. Bye.
If you lie on the grass, you can feel the heartbeat of the world.